everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Gargoyles Day. And this week's episode was City of Stone, Part 2. With the Gargoyles having woken up to find a stone Elisa in their home, they become very confused, which only increases when Goliath, Brooklyn, Lexington, and Hudson go out into the city and find more statues. A visit to Hudson's friend Robinson eventually tells them, or gives them a clue of what is going on. Meanwhile, Demona is determined to make sure her spell keeps going, while Xanatos is attempting to find a way to break it, and someone else is entering in on the scene. Okay, things I liked about this episode. I basically loved everything about this episode. Very much like the last Gargoyles video I did, which was City of Stone Part 1. This is one of my favorite arcs for Gargoyles, and probably one of my favorite arcs overall in all the other shows I like. Number one, now this is definitely one of the longer arcs in Gargoyles, as it is a 4-part arc, not as long as Awakening, which is a 5-part arc, but longer than most of the others, which are 2 or 3. Unless you want to do the World's Journey thing, which is kind of an arc in and of itself, but that's another story. Now, one of the things I really, really like about this episode is that we get a lot of backstory on both Demona and Macbeth. Now, I did mention this in the last video, and I will probably mention it in the next 2 as well. We learn what happened to make them kind of hate each other within this arc. Now, we're not there yet. That'll happen, I believe, in Part 4. But we're very, very close. Another thing I really, really like about this episode is that this is one of the few, or I like about this arc, this is one of the few arcs or episodes where we will see the Gargoyles working with Xanatos after learning what he is. We can kind of disregard Awakening because he was the first human they met. They didn't really know that much about him. And they trusted him because he broke the spell on them. But this is one of the few episodes where they actually work with him. I think the first one, yeah, definitely the first one outside of Awakening where they actually work with him was Eye of the Beholder. It wasn't really the entire clan, it was just Goliath. This is the first episode where the whole clan will work together. And we'll talk about that in the next video, I promise. This is just a wonderful episode. They fall back a lot to, now I've never read it, but I've heard enough about it, and I've never seen it, but I've heard enough about it, on the Shakespeare play Macbeth a lot in this episode, to bring in Macbeth's backstory. They change it a little bit to work Demona in there, but I think his Macbeth's backstory in and of itself is very similar in the show as the play is. Again, don't take my word on that. I've never seen the play. I've never read the play. But I think it is. I think they tweaked it just enough to get Demona in there. But again, we'll talk more about that in the next video. Now, overall, this was a great episode. I know I'm harping on this, but I absolutely loved this episode. There's just so much going on in this episode that I absolutely love, that it's hard not, and because it's an arc, it's hard not to talk about it without giving away spoilers. So I'm really, really trying not to give away a lot of spoilers here. Now, there is a lot that carries over to the next 2 episodes. Obviously, it's a 4-part arc. It's going to do that. And we'll get more into that as we get into these part 3 and part 4. And in part 4 is where it will come together. Now, that being said, does that mean that we are going to learn everything about Demona and Macbeth in this arc? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to learn enough to where their characters are going to make a little more sense and their motivations are going to make a little more sense. I don't think we're going to learn everything about them in these 4 episodes. I think that's going to be spread out over the other episodes as well, the rest of this season and then into season 3, which, because it's done by another company, has a new name, which is the Goliath Chronicles, which I will do videos on, I promise. Let's just get through season 2 first. And possibly also the books and the comics as well. We'll learn more about them from that. I'm not sure. I've never read the books or the comics. But all in all, really good. Again, we'll get into more in the other 2 videos, I promise. I don't want to give away too much because a lot of it is interlinked. But really good, I promise. This is a very, very good arc, I promise. I mean, you can see based on how excited I am and how much I want to talk about stuff, but I'm kind of holding back because it's spoiler, that this is a really good arc. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. Absolutely nothing. This was a great episode. It ranks right up there with Awakening. In my opinion, it's as one of the best episodes and one of the best arcs in Gargoyles. It's very, very good. We jump back to a little bit in the Awakening. There are links to some things that are going to come later on. Like with the eggs, there's going to be a link. We get a little snippet of that. That will become important later on in the season. We get a glimpse at the hunter, who will become more important later on in the season as well. That's actually more towards the end of the season. So you know, you're going to want to keep an eye out on that. But all really good, really great. Nothing I would change. It's all wonderful. I love how they tie in the play Macbeth with this arc to explain Macbeth's backstory. Again, they had to tweak it just a little bit to get Demona in there. I think. Again, I've never read or seen the play, but really great, really wonderful. Nothing I would change. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my names for those 5 sites right there on the screen. You will notice that there is a name change for my Tumblr page. For whatever reason, my original Tumblr account got deleted and I was unable to fix it, so I just restarted it. I am now Fanfic Princess on Tumblr instead of Anime Princess. Again, I will have the links in the description section. I will also have if you're watching on Facebook, have the link for my If you're watching on Facebook, I will have the link for my YouTube channel in the description section. If you're watching on YouTube, I will have the link for my Facebook page in the description section. And please note that all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Gargoyles TV Talk videos. TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, YouTube subscribers, any of my backlog videos that are not on YouTube can be found on my Facebook page. Again, the link will be in the description section. And Facebook friends, any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. Again, the link will be in the description section. Okay, finally, we'll be coming to, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be put on hold relatively soon, and DreamWorks Dragons will be coming to an end relatively soon as well. So that means there will be an opening for a new TV Talk series for Friday and one for Sunday. And that also means that you guys get to vote and let me know which shows you would like me to do for each day. Your choices are for Friday, Knights of the Zodiac, My Little Pony, King of the Hill, and Wolf's Reign. For Sunday, Dot Hack Sign, Horseland, Inuyasha, and Outlast Star. Voting is extremely simple. All you have to do is write down which one of the 4 shows listed you would like me to do a video on per day, for each day. In the comment section, you don't have to say which day, I'll know by the title of the show. And or like or love a positive comment on one of the shows listed, and whichever one gets the most votes is the one I'll do a video on. Please note that if My Little Pony is selected, I will be doing Generation 1 and Friendship is Magic. Because Knights of the Zodiac is a relatively short show, if that one is selected, gets the most votes, once it's done, I will move right into the second one. I will not do a vote for that one because it is so short. Negative comments and dislikes do not count as votes. Voting will be until sometime in May for Friday and sometime in June for Sunday. I have to recount the dates on my calendar and versus how many episodes are left, and I'll have the exact dates for you. I will give you an update if I need to push that back. You may vote as many times as you wish, but keep in mind that in the event of a tie or no votes, I do have the final say. So far, the votes stand at 1 vote for My Little Pony for Friday and 1 vote for Horseland for Sunday, but you have about 5 months to get your left for Friday and 6 for Sunday, so that should be plenty of time for you guys to get your votes in and make your voices known. Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.